Hi everyone, it's Beth, and today I would like to talk to you about the first annual January 3rd Proof of Keys celebration of the Genesis block, and I'm also going to be doing that Ethereum giveaway that I mentioned in yesterday's video. So if that's something that you are interested in, then stay right there. Okay, so before we get into it today, I just want to take a moment and say if you like this type of content, then please do leave a like. And if you'd like to see more from me, then please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Additionally, if you want to make sure you notice when I post a new video, you can also click that notification bell and ask them to send you a notification. Okay. And also, thank you very much for those of you who, regularly watch the channel, or even if you are here for the first time, thank you very much. And I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the Proof of Keys celebration and what the idea is here. So this is proofofkeys.com. It is a website that was put up by Trace Mayer. That's the guy you see here on the screen if you are not familiar with him. And if you're in the space and you're not familiar with him, he is certainly one of the thought leaders in this space. So, he's definitely someone worth following and also worth listening to some of his interviews. He has been in this space for a very long time and, has a lot of information that he loves to share with people, because he is a big advocate for, us as individuals to, come together and be responsible for our own financial future. And, this is part of that advocacy, is that he has come up with the Proof of Keys concept here. And so it is set to be done on January 3rd, which is the 10th anniversary of the Bitcoin Genesis block. That's the first block in the Bitcoin blockchain. And it's quite a milestone for the Bitcoin network. So that's very cool. But in celebration of that, the idea here is that we remove our crypto assets from anywhere where we have a trusted third party serving as the custodian for our funds, because at that point it's like our funds, right? Because not your keys, not your Bitcoin. That's the tagline here, but it's, not your keys, not your crypto assets. There's certainly much more for you to control here than Bitcoin. This particular, this website does focus on Bitcoin, and there's a lot of information here about Bitcoin, and gives you some links to some really, interesting stuff. If you've never read the Bitcoin white paper, it's not that long, and there is a link to it right there. It's only 9 pages, and it's definitely worth reading if you're going to be in this space. There's also a part of the Proof of Keys ideology here is that he also would like us all to contribute to network consensus by running a full Bitcoin client. So that's like a version of the Bitcoin Core software. And it's not that difficult to run that software. There is, of course, a learning curve, and you do have to be responsible for saving and backing up your wallet.dat file, as well as your password. But these are things that we should be taking the time to learn and make sure that we're comfortable with, because that is the way that you truly contribute to making sure that the blocks in the network are valid. And there's also an interesting Medium post from Hacker Noon here that Bitcoin miners beware, invalid blocks need not apply. And it's all about the way that the Bitcoin network is validated. And it's really very interesting. It says here it's a 9-minute read, but there's a lot of really interesting educational information here on proofofkeys.com. So I'm definitely going to link this in the description box for the video, and really recommend that everybody come over here and even if you already know all of this stuff, it's really not a bad idea to take part in this anyway, because we want to make sure that the third parties that we have trusted with our crypto assets are not being shady and operating more on like a fractional reserve type of situation, even though they're not supposed to do that. But there's certainly been lots of instances where that has happened in the past. So this, of course, should help to keep those especially the exchanges, honest by everyone basically having an orchestrated bank run on all of the exchanges and making sure that they are being honest with us and have the assets that we have entrusted them to keep safe for us. So that's a lot of the reasoning here for why you should become he puts it here, a hodler of last resort, and make sure that you have the knowledge to help keep the network secure, help validate the network, as well as be responsible for the security of your own assets, and help to keep all of those exchanges honest by testing them. So that's the idea here with the proof of keys. I think it's a really good idea. Again, there's lots of information here, and I think this is just a reminder as well, being that it is right at the new year, that I think the best thing we can do, especially in this bear market, is take some time and invest in ourselves, because I think an investment in ourselves is probably the best, just the greatest investment we can make, be it in our education about cryptocurrency or any other thing that you want to learn about, because this is the age of the internet and information is abundant and free and amazing. So we can learn about anything we want. We can take the time and make sure that we have, that we're focusing on our health and on our happiness and just on being the best us that we can be every day. So I think that's another part of the message that this reminds me of. So that's really what I wanted to focus on here today for Proof of Keys. Again, that is January 3rd in celebration of the Genesis block, and it is the first annual celebration of this kind, because Trace Mayer, he's asking that we plan to run on the banks every year so that, we can try to make sure that we're keeping them honest. Now, of course, if they know it's coming, they can plan for that, but I think that the gesture speaks volumes by itself. So, okay, now let's give away some Ethereum. I had said in yesterday's video that I was going to give away a quarter of an ETH for the new year. So let's do that. So let's load our URL, take it over here to commentpicker.com, put that in there. We've got 39 commenters, and I will be sending out a quarter of an ETH to Sunil Modi. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful new year, start to the new year. And here, let's go ahead and send you out some ETH. Okay. Okay. So there we go. All right, I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, then please do go ahead and, like I said, please do leave a like for the video. And if you are not already subscribed, please get subscribed to the channel. And please, if you guys have anything else that you are thinking about leading into the new year that you are excited about in the crypto space, then leave that in the comment section. So, all right, thank you very much for your time today, everyone. I will see you next time.